Hello, this is a public service announcement to you, the viewer of Chris Pritchard Cycling News Show. Today's video is below quality. Hello everybody, this is a public service announcement brought to you by Chris Pritchard of Chris Pritchard Cycling News. Now the video you're about to watch is bloody horrendous when it comes to the sound quality. It is... I had a good mind not to put it out, put it that way. I'm sorry. I went out on my bike again to present some news because I needed to get out of office. And I spent a blooming long time in post trying to make it sound reasonable, and it doesn't sound reasonable. I won't even give it 2 out of 10. However, I'm still putting it out there. Alright? Still putting it out there. So I can't bother to film again. So sit back, relax and enjoy. Try and enjoy some news brought to you by Chris Pritchard and the Chris Pritchard Cycling News Show. Not in the office today, it's Friday, sun's shining, and it could be the last day before self-isolation, before UK lockdown, I don't know. But anyway, I wasn't taking any chances, I thought, screw it! New show's coming to you live and direct from Sherwood Pines today. Oh god, big drop off. Ooh, one-handed locked. Through the berms. Coming up on today's show, we're going to try and look at what is happening with the UCI in terms of extending the season, hopefully to get all those spring classics or what could potentially now be autumn classics. And as you'd expect with a potential lockdown in the US, in the UK, half of Europe already locked down, there's a lot of news coming out of the indoor scene at the minute, so we'll cover that shortly. But first, let's talk about a professional cyclist who's taken a step back from professional cycling to actually do some good in the world. So Bigla Katusha rider Elise Chabi, I think that's how you pronounce the name, she recently qualified as a doctor, and I'm going to crash. So she's recently qualified as a doctor, and obviously with the epidemic that's going off now and the whole change to her professional cycling calendar, she's decided to put use that qualification and go and work in the hospital in Switzerland to assist with patients and to assist with the epidemic that's going off around the world. And I think that's bloody brilliant. And she could be all, I'm a professional cyclist, I don't need to do that, but no, she's getting in the trenches, she's helping out. And for that, we award you the Chris Pritchard Cycling News Show Banff Award. That was a bit shit. Anyway, sticking with the World Tour, sticking with the UCI have decided to extend the length of the season this year. Normally finish in October, they're going to extend it potentially to the 1st of November. I think it might go on for a bit longer than that, depending when the racing season starts back up again. But that's going to alleviate any overlapping of main races, and their plan at the minute is to ensure that Grand Tours and classic races get priority dates come at the end of the season. Now, I don't know how true this is, but an agent to the riders, Gary McQuaid, tweeted this potential calendar out towards the end of the year. I don't know if this is legit information or if he's just made this up. Paris-Roubaix will take place on the 4th of October, Ile-Lombardie on the 10th, Milan-San Remo on the 11th, Liège-Bastogne-Liège on the 17th, and on the 18th the Tour of Flanders. Could you imagine that? Just monument after monument after monument after monument after monument after monument. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think to having classics at the end of the season. Could it be a new thing for the future? Because, you know, classic season is obviously right at the start. Anybody that has a bad result still got all year to go to find that result that they need. But come the end of the year, pressure's on to get a result. If you've not got one all year, now's a chance to win a monument. Now's a chance to change your career trajectory. Or am I just thinking too much about it? Anyway, UCI extends the season to the 1st of November. Transition. Push it down. All right, next up, some indoor news. So, lots happening in the indoor world at the minute. Road Grand Tours have just announced that they're giving away free premium membership for the foreseeable future, potentially a month, while most people are heading indoors to train, which is a great move. I think it's great that, you know, people are going to be able to test it, going to be able to ride it, going to be able to find out what it's like if they've never tried it, so you don't have to fork out all that money to test it. Yes, it is free, but you don't get all the features with it. But now Road Grand Tours have just announced premium is free, so you get all the luxuries that come along with that premium account. So well worth trying. Just hope that the influx of users doesn't screw up the servers. Actually, talking about servers, I heard a rumour today that the reason Zwift went down last night, and a lot of people complained about it, I saw it in the forums, was that Zwift had automatically set their servers to dial back after the indoor season had kind of finished, which is around about now. How much truth is behind this, I don't know, but that's the rumour I heard from an unnamed source, and they just weren't expecting the influx of riders that they had, shutting down the servers, stopping people riding Zwift. But hopefully that problem is now sorted, because it looks like people are going to be indoors for a little while longer now. Hey up, and if you are indoors, if you've seen my streams, you might have noticed already, Wahoo and Le Col have teamed up to bring a indoor specific cycling kit to market. Bloody lovely, wonderful, comfy, cool. It's so much cooler than normal standard cycling jerseys. And it's not until you actually ride in it that you realise how good this technical clothing is. Yes, it's comfy, yes, it wicks all the sweat away and does everything it's supposed to, but the amount of aeration you can get from your body, around your body, less sweaty. They get less sweaty. Anyway, if you want to check it out, links down in the description. Tell them Pritch sent you. Next up in indoor news, Cameron Jeffers. You know I'm talking about the man who put a motorbike engine in a pedal bike frame, that crazy cat. Well, remember last year he got a 6-month ban for doing nothing wrong? Remember that? Yeah? Well, his ban's up and he's back, baby. And just in time, as British Cycling announced that there's going to be an indoor series on Zwift, BC regulated. He's back, he's going to show them who's boss, he's going to show them who the proper British national champion is. I don't know if you saw this video over on the GCN channel. Good video, gotta respect him. Good video, but it was tips on Zwift racing from the British national Zwift esports national champion, James Phillips, and oh my god, the Hefe cartel went ballistic in the comments, and with good reason. I think the fact that they didn't acknowledge it was a faux pas on their behalf, because in the comments all we saw was the Hef cartel just rinsing GCN, rinsing James, and that, to be fair, that was a little bit low, like name calling of James. Like, James didn't ask to be national champion, he wasn't the one who lodged the complaint. Like, he and the other 8 riders there all knew the situation, all knew who the real national champion is, but he got given the jersey as proxy of Cam getting disqualified, so he is by right national champion, and respect him for that. He did all he could. He, don't forget, he's just an amateur, full-time job, went ahead and beat the majority of those professional riders, in fact all of the professional riders there, Cameron also being an amateur. But it was funny, the comments were unbelievable. But yeah, getting back to this British cycling sanctioned events, they're going to have workouts, they're going to have races. I don't really know at the minute whether you're going to need a British cycling licence. I guess you'll need one if you want to fare in the results, which could be a good thing. This whole situation we're going through right now could really spark the start of esports and physical esports anyway, to take it to that next level, because people are forced to sit down now and forced to watch it and forced to be part of it. And then these people who have poo-pooed it for so long might actually go, oh, actually, yeah, it's legit. It is a good form of racing. It's not real life, but so what? It is what it is, and it's the future. All right, less chat, more wheelies. How long do you think this wheelie's going to last this week? On past experience today, I'm going to say not very long, because I don't feel very strong and the wind is high.
wind plays a factor. Anyway, leave your comments down below. How long is it going to last? Alright, here we go. Gotta say, my back brake ain't as sharp as I'd want it to be. It's a little bit flat. I don't know if you can glaze your pads on a mountain bike, but it certainly feels a bit slow in response to applying that brake. Let's have another gear. Oh, it's windy. It's bloody windy. Bunny up. And another. Oh, nice bit of tarmac, this one. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautifully poised. Just enough resistance against that uphill to maybe go for some one-handed action. Shall we go for it? Oh, number one. Can't hold it up. You're a big dickhead, Pritchard. Massive dickhead.
There you go, thanks for watching everybody. Like I said, it's not my finest piece of work, I'll tell you that for now. Very disappointed in that audio. However, I'm working on it, alright? I thought the settings that I used would have worked, however they didn't, so back to the drawing board, make it better next time. That's what we do. So we can't always be bloody perfect. And I apologise for not trying to be as perfect as I could be. But I did my best. If at any point during that video you got a little glimmer of excitement or joy, then make sure you hit that like button. If all you could think about was that wind noise and the annoyance of that bad audio, then feel free to hit that dislike button. Until next time, have an amazing weekend, look after yourselves, take care, do all the right things to try and save people's lives, because you could kill someone by sneezing on them nowadays, and we don't want that. We don't bloody want that at all. See there.